Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a mod spotlight for the mod OHM slash DPS calculation display. This is by Kuro11, Kuro 11, and this is actually a really awesome mod. And before we begin, at the end of this video, I'll show you how to install the mod, and the mod link is in the description. And please note, these mods are mostly work in progress. Things will change over time, but it gives you a good idea how it works. So, shall we begin? Basically here, I got a nice chain gun turret, and you can see how fast it goes into cooldown. Probably not even a second there. It goes into full cooldown, and it takes a little longer to cool down completely. And so you kind of wonder some stats on that. You're like wondering what's going on. So when we go to our ship now, we can actually go here and see that the hot fire of this was 0.8 seconds and the cooldown was about 1.8 seconds. It talks about your HR, SPF, and CR. And you see N damage, S damage, and H damage, I should say DPS. And these are normal, shield, and hull DPS, because as you guys know, some weapons give you different stats to do more damage on hull or more to shields, and we'll show you that in a minute. So we explained the N DPS is normal, S is shield, and H is DPS. Then you got the hot fire timer, which is how long your gun will shoot after one overheat. Cooldown cycle while holding the trigger. The cooldown timer is how long the gun will shoot after one overheat. Cooldown cycle while holding the trigger. And then you got your HR, SPF, and CR. HR is your heat gained per bullet. Heat rate is SPF, slash heat rate. SPF is shots per pull of the trigger, and CR is your cooling rate. So it's pretty awesome. Lots of detail to it, but it's clean and simple. And then you got your multi-fire, which is the number of barrels that will fire in one trigger pull. So you get multiple barrel fire. So if we check our inventory here, you can see the different guns we have here. Now, I don't know if I have actually any multi-fire ones, but you can see here, this laser is ridiculous. Pretty good damage. Actually, I think I even have a better laser here. Do I have a better laser? Can we get a better laser in here, please? Oh yeah, look at this. 6,000 NDPS, 6,000 shield DPS, and 6,000 hull DPS. It doesn't have any modifier, so it's all the same, but this has 492% damage. But and it's shamelessly added by a command for our testing, of course. But that is ridiculous. But that energy use is redonkulous. Now, this one isn't calculating any of the energy. That might happen in the future, but you can just imagine this one would eat through your energy in no time. So I don't think it does energy weapon calculations as much, but it does all the rest. So energy weapons are pretty easy to test. You test it if it's crazy and know it's crazy anyways. So if we check here, we got this one here, 30% damage to shields, or 38, sorry. So you can see that the N damage is usually 17,000 or 1,798, and the shield DPS is 2,487. So you can see the differences there, and it's pretty cool mod. It's not 100% accurate. It's just supposed to make your life a little easier, just to get an idea by scrolling through and saying, well, this is good. No, that's crap. No, that's crap. And it makes your life a little easier when you're setting up your turrets. And I think it will. I think I'm going to use it myself, and I think it's awesome. There's another mod that also does it, but I don't think it's quite ready for a video, and I will do it in the future. It's a little bit more complicated. It shows a lot more information, but it's not as clean and friendly to look at through the tooltips quite yet, but it's work in progress. So let me show you how you can install this. So first, go to the link in the description at the bottom, and I should have a link there, hopefully. And from there, we'll pop up this window. So display on. There you go. So here's the mod. Here's the author's name over here. And basically, he just says, just put that in the data scripts library tooltip maker .lua. at line 360. Now, if you use regular Notepad, as far as I know, I think normal Notepad can go to certain lines, but the thing is, these Lua files will probably not open properly in Notepad. They'll probably be all squished into one line, which means you're going to need a program like Notepad++ or Notepad 2. There's quite a few text editors out there. Just look for one of the each other and use that to open your files when you're editing. So the first thing you're going to go to is your installation directory, wherever that is. If you have problems with that, you can always go to your library and go to properties, and local files, and browse the local files, and boom, there you go. And we go to data, scripts, and then we follow the instructions. So the instructions had said we want to go to data, scripts, library, and tool tip maker, and then we double click that and we hit, so I'm using Notepad 2, and we hit Control G and we do line 360, and then there you go. So you're going to paste it right here. You can see down here. So we're going to go select and copy, hit Control C, of course, hit Control V and save, and boom, that's it. You reboot the game completely and it should work. Now, this is actually nice because this user is helping you out by telling you exactly to open the file, to place it in a spot, because if there's an update that happens over time, these tooltips get nerfed and broken and you won't see this again. But with this method, at least you know where to place it. If the update happens and if he's having his own file and you replace it, it kind of gets messy. At the same time, for new people, it might be hard for them to edit, so hopefully he will include the file there in the future. As well as some people have said to me that they had problems finding the downloads on the mods. By the way, that is true, because if you don't log in and if they're using the mods for you to download, you need to legitimately actually log in. Look at my ship when I shoot. It shakes. You have to legitimately log in to actually download some of the mods, so keep that in mind for the future mod spotlights we do. Anyways, guys and girls, thank you so much for watching. I hope hopefully this was helpful. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we will see you wonderful people next time.